What is going on, guys? It's Topher Deluxe, back in the world of advanced warfare. It is the future, and in a world where a man must fight against the Baal. Well, they seem to have balanced the Baal at least a little bit, but is it really working? I don't know. But what I'm using right here is the HBRa3 that you saw in my last video, and I did get gold. I like the way the gold camo is a little bit easier to get. Makes it a little bit more achievable, but now they have diamond and royal camo, and I haven't really even thought about going on the camo craze that I went on in Black Ops 2. It kind of crossed my mind once or twice, but really I just want to play the game and have fun and have a good time, so I'm not worried about it. Sometimes I go for the gold camo just because I think it looks cool and it's actually not that hard to achieve. But this one is probably HBR there for a long time was my favorite gun, hands down. But I have since then tried a few other guns, and especially since the patch, the ASM1 has become a really dominant gun in the game. It is the new MTAR X, it's the new Peacemaker, it's the in-betweener, and it's really good. And I did get the KF5 Genuine, which I'm super excited about. I've only gotten to play a few games with it, but it's a pretty good gun. So right here, I tried to call my UAV, and it called in my care package. No, I'm behind enemy lines. But it works out fine for me. So I've tried to use some of the submachine guns. I tried to use those before the patch, but they just seem like literally, I'm talking 8 or more hit markers, it seemed. I haven't looked at the stats. I haven't seen any of that, but it did seem like it took a lot of hit markers to kill anybody. I have an MP11 called Airborne, and it seems to still take just a whole crap ton of freaking bullets in order to kill somebody. Not exactly something that you want in such a fast-paced game, to sit and have to take half a clip to put someone down. That's not what you want to see. But I do like the the ASN1, sorry. But as far as assault rifles, I've actually gone back to using the Baal since the nerf, and it is still a strong assault rifle, but it's not near as good as it was. It doesn't quite drop people as fast as it once did. It once was the dominant gun in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and now it kind of just gets blended in with the rest of them. The fire rate picking up after a few bullets is pretty nice, but personally I tend to like it when the fire rate goes down a little bit. Makes it a little bit easier to get consistent with your aim and stay on target. So on top of that, I have a little bit of an update. My Elgato is on the fritz. This gameplay right here is from before the patch, and that's because it's one of only 2 gameplays that I have on my hard drive, because it takes me literally a half hour to 45 minutes to get my Elgato to work. For some reason, my computer doesn't register it as the Elgato. It says it's an unknown device, and then when I'm trying to open up the Elgato software, it says that the Elgato is in use by another by something else. Now, I did the update, and it helped it a little bit. That was what made it to where I get this gameplay and the other one. But most of the time when I try and get gameplay footage, I can't hear the game through the TV, and when I do, it's just kind of it just takes a lot of work for it to actually work. And so right now I'm just kind of playing the game and enjoying it like I always do, and worrying about gameplay a little bit later. I'm gonna try and get some more gameplay for you guys this weekend. I know my upload schedule has been really pathetic, stuck lately, but it'll get better. Trust me, it will. Destiny is kind of on the back burner. Ever since the Call of Duty came out, I've just had so much more fun playing this game, and I haven't really gotten back on Destiny at all. Look at this guy just laying there shooting at nothing, and then I just happen to walk headfirst into his bullets. See, headfirst down there in the kill feed. Yeah. So I'm hopefully going to be able to get the new the HD60 Elgato here within the next couple months, maybe, or next month, maybe even. Might be my own little Christmas present to myself. But whenever that happens, you guys will see 1080p footage if my computer can handle it. If it can't, then you'll just see 720, 60 frames per second, and it'll still look crispy and fine, and it'll still be awesome. So, that being said, what is this commentary about? Look at this smooth move here. Oh, I got him in the butt. Oh, man. Quick scoping is back, and it is in full force in Advanced Warfare. I tend to get, especially in this lobby, this was a sniper's lobby, man. There was a whole bunch of them on the other team that kept laying me out. But I don't know what I was thinking about running in there with 9 bullets. Anyways, I tried to learn how to quick scope with the Moors. I actually did have a footage. I don't know if I put that up or not, but it was a pretty good game with the Moor sniper rifle, trying to snipe and get used to that whole thing. But I have since kind of turned my sensitivity down on the assault rifles to get better control over the aim, and that's just, I'm rambling at this point. There's really nothing important that I'm trying to say about that. I do like Momentum. Momentum is probably my favorite game type. I played Domination a little bit, and I every now and then go back and play some classic Domination just so I can get the feel for map control. Because in this game, map control is kind of non-existent. You really have to be an ace shot and really have some good teammates in order to control a map. You know, I can sit in one area in an old Call of Duty and control a pretty good lane of the map. I could control a third of the map just myself as long as I knew where I was and I knew where the enemy was coming from. But in this game, you can't even do that because the maps are so open that anybody can sneak past you in more than one way, and it's really difficult to watch everything all the time, especially with all the different exo abilities and the quick scopers that are quick scoping, and I can't even scope in on that guy. But so my luck it went really good there for a little bit, and then it went really, really crappy. And I have something that I want to talk to you guys about because I want to see if anybody else has encountered this in their gameplay. I actually played for probably 3 or 4 hours, and I unlocked the AK-12 gold camo, and I leveled up, and I got I got the AK-12 Wrecker, and I got a couple other really good guns and stuff like that. So I was playing one morning with my friends, and that's when I did all that. The next night, whenever I got online, I wanted to get back on the Xbox One. None of the experience or anything that I had done at that point counted. None of it. Look at that guy. Oh, he was mine. He was mine. I think I even shot him just a little bit. Look, he kind of squirmed like, oh, my leg. You shot my leg. Oh. But none of the experience, none of the camo, none of the guns. I still don't have an AK-12, the Wrecker or whatever the other one is you get for 300 kills. I don't have the camo yet, just because I was so pissed off after doing that I didn't even fool with the HK or the AK. I don't want to keep wanting to call it HK. But I am enjoying the game nonetheless, and the first clan war has officially started. But sadly, I joined a clan with a bunch of Europeans, and none of them are ever on. I can't ever find anybody to play with in a clan. I have tried numerous times to get into. I've gotten in a couple clans, and it seems like nobody's ever active. So here's the thing: I enjoy being in a clan with my friends, but none of them are online and playing. So if anybody out there has a clan that you're willing to accept somebody, I do have a mic. I do play quite a bit. I can play with you guys. I'm very much objective thinking, and as long as you don't want to play nothing but Search and Destroy, we can get along, because I do play Search and Destroy, but I don't like playing it 10-15 hours a day. It kind of gets old because it just does. So speaking of which, I have been playing a lot more Search and Destroy because it is in the ranked play, and I figured that I might as well get good at it or decent and learn how to play it correctly, so that I'm not the noob in the lobby. Nice block. You see that? My teammate just blocked my grenade with his gun. But I would like to get better at Search and Destroy. That's why you've never seen me post any Search and Destroy gameplay, and that's just because, one, I think it's really boring to watch on YouTube. Not my favorite. But beside that, I'm not particularly super good at it. I don't know why. I've just never been all that good at it. So the gameplay is wrapping up. This turret is going to go ham-bone here for a minute or two, but that's basically it. This is the second round, or the overtime round, and that's basically the end of the game because I didn't do anything but rush the objective like a madman. I swear I died 10 times that last little part. And this was my highest killing game. It isn't anymore, but there's 54 kills and almost 54 deaths. But I got on the objective like a boss, Topher Deluxe, and I'm out.